Hi guys, and welcome back. I'm Denise here for some helpful tips. This series I'm going to start is going to be preparedness for college if you're going to be a pre-med major, because obviously that's my level of expertise. That's the route that I went down. So today I want to talk about a very important topic. How on earth do I choose my major? So when you go into pre-med, a lot of people choose the science degrees. So biology, chemistry, biochemistry, you name it. And there's a reason for that. When you go to apply to medical school, there are certain classes that you have to take as a prerequisite to apply to medical school. And because if you choose one of those degrees in undergrad, a lot of those classes that are required to apply to medical school are already in the degree to finish that degree. So it just seamlessly makes sense to do that. Where it's going to be different, so biochemistry major from a chemistry major from a biology major, is as you get into your last couple years of undergrad in the last 2 years, your higher level classes are going to be where it changes a lot more. So you're going to be required to maybe take different classes in the first 2 years, but then your higher level classes are going to be more specific. And maybe there's a few that are required in chemistry or biochem that you don't want to take. You'd rather take the biology classes. And so really look into what classes are required for each degree, and that will help. Now, I'll tell you, it's not uncommon for people to change their mind. I want people not to be worried. If you decide you're a biology major, you don't really like it, you want to go to psychology, it's not too late. You just seek out support from your counselors and your advisors and go from there. Apart from that, you can be a psychology major, you could be a biblical studies major, you could be a philosophy major, you could be a math major if you want to. It's just about making sure that you get those classes that are required for you to apply to medical school. There is somewhat of an edge if you apply to medical school, or at least that I heard, if you're not a science major, because it just makes you stick out. But how much that weighs to the importance of the actual application process to medical school, I'm not too certain about. So wouldn't quote me on that. I hope that this video was helpful. In my experience, I was a biology major, but I went back and forth between chemistry and biochem. And what really helped me decide is the classes that I had to take towards the end of the school year that I wanted to take were more closely aligned with a biology degree. I don't think any degree is better than another, but that was just my experience. My quote for you today is by C.S. Lewis. However, Theodore Roosevelt made this one more well-known. Comparison is the thief of joy. No degree is better than the other. No person is better than the other. I hope this video is helpful. Stay tuned for our next one. Like, subscribe, and leave a comment, and I'll get back to you. All right, take care.